Hello everyone, myself Prasanakumar from Assistant Professor, Department of Civil, BSB Engineering College, Karur. Today I am discussing about the Unit 3 of Hydrology and Water Resource Engineering. In this unit, we can discuss about the hydrological estimates. In first we see about the nature disasters. What is mean by nature disasters? It is a defined as the sudden and extreme event caused by nature rather than the human activities. It damage communities, destroy properties as well as loss of life. The main example of nature disasters are flood, drought, cyclone, landslide and tsunami. We need to see about what are the causes and the effect of natural disaster. In first see about what is the causes of natural disasters. They are heavy rainfall, climatic changes, deforestation, rivers overflow, and longer dry period. The effect of natural disasters are loss of human life, crop damage, water contamination, economical loss as well as infrastructure damage. Next we see about the disaster management steps. It is a defined as the process of preparing for responding to and recovering from emergency. It is a broken down into four simple actionable steps designed to minimize the damage, protect human life and tweak restore activities. There are four different types of steps involving disaster management. They are prevention, preparedness, response and recovery. Next we see about the frequency analysis. It is a defined as the periodicity how often flood and drought may take place in a certain and particular location. The main purpose of this frequency analysis are flood prediction, dam design as well as safety planning during the construction of dams and reservoirs. Next we see about a flood estimation. Flood estimation means calculating the amount of flood water expected in a river over the catchment area. In general, flood estimation is defined as the process of predicting the magnitude and frequency of high velocity water flow in a river or drainage basin. It relies on a historic rainfall, about an catchment characteristic and past record data should be available, or it gives clear information about how much water may come during the time of heavy rainfall. Next we see about why flood estimation is important. Flood estimation is a calculation of peak amount of water flow and the volume expected during the time of severe rainfall or at the time of snow melt. It is a vital one used for saving life, protecting infrastructure and preventing billions in property damage. Flood estimation mainly helps to prevent flood damage, design of dams as well as reservoir, design of bridge and culvert, plan reservoir, protect people and their properties, improve drainage system for each and every location. Next we see about what are the steps should be followed in flood estimation. We can follow the five different types of steps. They are first of all we can collect the rainfall data for a given area or particular location for a period of time. After that we can study the entire catchment area. The catchment area can be divided into three different types. It's a good catchment area, average catchment area, bare catchment area. After that, we can choose the proper estimated method. Estimated method they may be classified into two different types as structure estimated method and non-structure estimated method. After that, we can calculate the flood discharge. Finally, we can planning and analysis of flood production measure activities. Next, we see about what are the different types of food. The food generally classified into four different types. As they are fast food, river food, urban food, and coastal food. In fast food, it is defined as the rapid, sudden, and highly dangerous, fast-moving water. The main process of this food was intense rainfall over a short interval of time. Next, we see about the river flood. River flood is defined as the water level slowly rising and filling over the bank of the rivers. It is mainly due to the prolonged rainfall over the large number of days. Next we see about the urban flood. Urban flood mainly due to the drainage failure. The main causes of the urban flood are city drainage as well as poor improper maintenance of sewage system at the time of the heavy rainfall. Let us see about what are the application of flood estimation. Mainly it helps to the dam design, beach design, reservoir operation, flood forecasting and water management. Next we see about the flood management. Flood management refers to the strategy and the action used to prevent, control and reduce the harmful impact of flood water. It involves the understanding weathering pattern, updating drainage and physical barrier and preparing community to respond and recover safely. And it is also defined as the planning and controlling the flood water to reduce the damage to people, property, agriculture and the environment. Next we see about what are the objectives of flood management. Protect human life, reduce property damage, protect agriculture, reduce economic loss, storage of excess amount of water and improve the safety at the time of heavy rainfall. Next we see about the flood management cycle. Flood management cycle is a continuous four-stage process. Communities uses to minimize the risk, protect lives and recover from flooding. It consists of mitigation means preventing damage, preparedness means getting ready, response means taking actions during the time of flood, and recovery means rebuilding after at the time of flood. Next we see about the drought. It is a prolonged period of unusually dry weather caused by the lack of rainfall, or otherwise it creates a severe water shortage, damaged crops, and dies out of the soil. In drought, in other ways defined as the rain does not come for a long time and water became insufficient at the time of the dry season. Is to see about what happened during the time of drought. At the time of drought, rainfall automatically decreases. During the less amount of rainfall, groundwater will also affect it. Also will affect the rivers and the rate. Next, soil automatically loses moisture and vegetation also affect during the time of drought condition. Next we see about the causes of drought. There are five different causes: low rainfall, high temperature, climatic change, deforestation, over usage of water. During the time of the low rainfall, it is a main causes of drought because automatically groundwater should be reduced. Next we see about high temperature. During the time of high temperature, water can evaporate quickly. Climatic change will occur also changes the rainfall patterns. Deforestation sometimes causes a drought because of fewer trees reduce a moisture cycle. Over usage of water means that we can excess over usage of groundwater by means of pumping. Next we see about the meteorological drought. It is a defined as a prolonged period of abnormally dry weather with a significantly less rainfall than a normal. Or otherwise it is a defined as when actual amount of rainfall is much lower than the normal rainfall for a long period of times. The main causes of this drought was the weather pattern is automatically shifted so that region only receive a less amount of rainfall. The main causes of this meteorological drought was low rainfall, delayed monsoon, climatic variation, and high temperature. The main characteristic was first stage of drought, then is based only on rainfall. After that, low rainfall should be occurred. Before that, vegetation should be not yielded at a proper time. The main effect of this drought was dry weather condition, reduced soil moisture as well as less water available in the ground surface. Next we see about hydrological drought. It is a defined as the low water volume in a visitor reservoir like lake, river and the underground aquifer. The main causes of the drought was a lack of rainfall over a long period of time caused by the natural and human-made reservoir to drop below the normal level. In other words, it is defined as the water level in a river where reservoir groundwater became lower than a normal range. Next we see about what are the causes and the effect of this type of drought. And the main causes was long period of low rainfall automatically will reduce the water content in a reservoir and rate. Reduce the runoff, excess water usage by means of pumping, normally high evaporation rate. Next we see about the effect of this drought was river flow decreases, reservoir level automatically drop, groundwater reduce, water supply problems. Next we see about the IMD method. IMD means Indian Meteorological Department method. In this method, mainly useful to identify and classify the drought based on rainfall deficiency, or otherwise it is defined as the how much actual rainfall is lower than a normal rainfall occurred in a selected or particular location. The main purpose of this IMD method was to detect the drought condition and classify what kind of drought should be developed, monitor the rainfall shortage during a particular location at the time, support the agricultural planning, help government to decision making, manage the waste resources. Advantage of IMD method was easy calculation, uses rainfall data only, useful for drought monitoring, and helps for government planning. The one of the main limitation of this method was does not consider for soil moisture, does not include a groundwater condition, only rainfall is considered. Next we see about the NDVI analysis. NDVI means Normalized Difference Vegetation Index Mapping. It is defined as a simple satellite measurement that assesses the health and density of the plant life by analyzing the how plant absorbed light. It is widely used in farming, forestry, and the environmental science to track the vegetation vitally without needing to visit every location on the ground. Next we see about why NDVI is used. It is used to detect drought condition. It's used to monitor the crop condition at the time of the dry weather. It is used to measure the plant health and study vegetation growth and also support the agricultural planning. The basic principle of NDVA analysis means plant normally use visible red light for photosynthesis. When the plant is healthy, it absorbs more of the red light and reflects some amount of near infrared light. Unhealthy or stressed plants reflect less amount of NA light. By using this formula, we can calculate the NDVI data. NDVI is equal to NIR minus R divided by NIR plus R, where NIR is a near infrared reflection, where R is a red light reflection. At the end of this unit, students are able to gain knowledge about what is meant by hydrological esteem and what are the effects should be taken at the time of hydrological esteem and what are the preventive steps on taken before and after at the time of the nature disaster.